Do you consider an animal a good thing to do?
If it's needed, yes.
Obviously, the context matters. If you're killing an animal for food, it's justified. But if you're killing an animal for your own sick pleasure, then obviously there's something wrong with you. And now, I don't know how they always think this is going to work, but asking a loaded question really doesn't stump a lot of people. I mean, anyone with half a brain cell would answer it properly. I mean,
Is it needed for you?
Yes.
No.
how the fuck is someone going to tell me what I need or what I don't need or what I should or shouldn't eat? They take this moral grandstand like if there's some great person and then try to force their beliefs on other people. Like, has there genuinely been one of these videos that actually makes someone go, I shouldn't eat meat now because these people, they pose a really good point. I'm a horrible person.
Absolutely.
I would argue that it's not needed for you because you have choices to make.
But
and
you don't know my
continue to make
situation.
the bad choice.
Well,
Which
you're sitting in the Jubilee studio in Los Angeles.
Absolutely.
So I feel like you probably have access to a grocery store.
So it's better for me to go to the grocery store and buy a hamburger package
No.
that was killed by somebody
No,
God knows
hunting
where.
is better than buying meat from the grocery store.
The mental gymnastics that they do to believe their points is horrendous. I mean, what do you mean? So you're gonna say he shouldn't eat meat, but then if he hunts the meat, it's fine, which he already does. They said he shouldn't kill animals and that he has access to a grocery store and he has a choice, but then say that he shouldn't buy from a grocery store and that actually hunting is better. I mean, make up your mind.
But I choose to not eat either kind of
That's
meat.
fine. And that's
They always manage to come off as grandstanding, morally superior, people that have their heads up their own, smelling their own farts.
your choice.
Right, and it's fine for you to have your opinion and me to have my opinion,
100%.
but the reason that one person feels more passionately about it than the other is because one person's choices has victims and the other one's doesn't.
Look, I don't want to be the one to say it and say it in such a cruel way, but they are animals. They are meant to be eaten. I mean, they're f***ing food. That's what they were bred for. You can make the argument all you want, like, oh, you wouldn't kill your dog, you wouldn't kill a horse or something like that. In reality, a dog was bred for companionship, whereas a cow was bred to be delicious burgers. Let's be honest for a second. That's what they were bred for. I mean, that's kind of what their destiny is. It's to be a burger.
Like when you're talking about this supposedly natural food chain, like lions don't have weapons.
Yeah, they do. They've got a bunch of them on the end of their
Sure,
fingers.
it's their body. You know, we're not going out sinking our teeth into the throats of animals and ripping.
If we could, we would,
their
though.
throats.
So by this logic, if I were to go out into the woods, find me an elk or something like that, and then manhandle it, grab it with my bare fist, and then rip it to shreds, and then just start eating it like a maniac, that would be fair game right there, is what I'm hearing. But humanely killing it with a rifle or something like that, an instant death is less humane. I mean, what the
But we can't, so it's not really the food
I can't
chain
fly
any
either.
longer.
Should I not get on an
and
airplane?
let's remember,
Well, no, because my question is, if a gun wasn't given to you as a child, would you have invented that piece of technology yourself? If
Getting absolutely no protein must be having her brain rot because, I mean, what kind of logic is this right here? Someone literally created the gun without having a gun before the gun. This is stupid.
not, I don't believe you have the right to use it because it's no longer the natural food
Do you know how to
chain.
make shoes?
What?
Do you know how to make shoes?
This isn't taking the life of somebody
It doesn't
else.
matter.
There's a little kid out there that is actually hand sewing, hand making these fucking shoes in a sweatshop right now. So their logic, it's a rules for thee, not for me.
And I'm not, this has
You
nothing
don't
to
have
do with the food chain.
You don't have the right to wear shoes if you don't know how to make them. How does that sound?
food chain is such an obsolete and outdated term in today's society. Can a lot
I don't want to say something that might be kind of fucked up, but I can't stand these robotic ass people, bro. Straight MP fucking C's.
lion go to the grocery store to
The clip cuts off right there, but I mean, what the kind of logic is that? Can a lion go to the grocery store? I mean, are you fucking stupid? I mean, obviously a lion can't go to the grocery store because the lion's just gonna go out there and just eat. Bro's just gonna go hunt. We don't hunt no more. Do you want people to go just mercilessly kill animals and hunt for food? No, they want us to be pacifists. They want us to not eat meat at all, which doesn't make fucking sense. You can't use the argument that a lion can't go to the grocery store and that's why we shouldn't eat meat. The lion's gonna go straight murder shit. What is the difference? They don't want you to eat meat. I mean, their logic doesn't really add up to it, so it doesn't really make sense.
Say it's this baby pig, you raise them from a baby. You give them a name, you love them, you take care of them. Maybe they even, as a baby live in your house.
Quick little story time. I have a friend and he raised a pig for 4 years and this motherfucker couldn't wait to eat him. Couldn't wait. So yes, this is something people do. We do this in high schools.
You treat them like your dog or your cat. Could you then slit their throat, look into their eyes and slit their throat when they're 6 months old? That's how old pigs are when they reach slaughter weight. They're 6 months old. Could you slit that 6-month-old pig's throat?
Now, I'm not gonna act like a big tough guy and say, yes, I would in no doubt go up to that pig, you know, get it into a weird naked choke and then just slice its fucking throat and just. But what I am going to say is that I will old yeller that motherfucker. And I will stand by the fact that I think it is a lot more humane to just shoot it in the head, you know, get it over with, than to pull a fork and knife out and then go to town, or I don't know.
Yes,
You could do that.
I could do that.
Honestly.
Because I understand the cycle of life, and I understand that this pig, I have.
Could you
put-
slit
I
your
have-
dog's throat?
I have.
And here comes the stupid question again, because, you know, once you back them into a corner, they try to back you into a corner. They can't handle that. Some people, you know, they just don't care. Animals are gonna die. People are gonna die. It's gonna die. That's just the way shit is. You don't get mad when a pit bull mauls a 5-year-old. Same way that, I mean, I'm not gonna get mad that I'm gonna go fuck up an In-N-Out burger probably soon.
Invested this time into raising this pig, into developing the nutrients, into, you know, living a safe, comfortable life, and in turn I get to be nourished and taken care of as well.
So
And I
if-
don't see,
Yeah.
you know, I feel like it's almost delusional to not accept that as a reality.
Wow, a very sound argument, a very clear point that she's trying to get across. Will she just accept it and concede, be like, you know what, you're right? Or will she, you know, change the topic like they've been doing?
So do you have a dog?
And of course, this stupid bitch goes back to the whole dog question. I mean, it's like they have no brain cells left. I mean, they've had no protein for however many years. Think about it. If these were the people representing vegans, why the would I want to be vegan? I don't want to be like you motherfuckers. Like, on some real vegan gains, that dude is a fucking nut job. Why would anyone want to be like him? Why would anyone take advice from someone like that? He's mentally unhinged. The same with a lot of these other people.
I don't have a dog,
Okay.
but I work with dozens of
Okay.
dogs every day. I
Okay.
understand the relationship
Sure.
of dogs to humans, dogs to dogs, dogs to other animals. Yes.
Well, I guess, do you imagine if you had a dog who you presumably loved, do you think that if you were just really hungry one day and you didn't have access to any other raw meat, that you could slit your dog's throat?
I like how they try to paint people as like these meat hungry, these carnivorous animals, when in reality people just go and get a burger. And the whole like your dog wouldn't eat you is bullshit. Your dog absolutely would eat you. If there was no food and he was dying of starvation, all animals would eat you. A fucking hamster would eat you. At this point, you can't pull the whole like moral superiority. It's stupid. A dog was bred to be man's best friend, born to be a companion. A cow was bred and is going to continuously be bred for consumption. I know I always thought it was kind of funny and also just really weird how these people always look like farm animals. I mean, they always do resemble either a horse, a cow, or some other fucking weird big-bodied animal. Maybe that's why they feel so strongly about it. I don't know.
I mean,
My
think
family
about
was
the
starving,
way
goddamn
these
right.
dogs, like, there's many dogs that are stray or maybe put in high kill shelters that are going to be dead
Yeah.
just for existing. Like, why not take the dog in?
Exactly. There's actual animals out there suffering for just existing, just for being born, like kittens, like puppies, bro. They're in shelters. And these people, these morally superior people, won't go out there and actually help animals that kind of deserve the help. Animals that were not bred for this. Animals that have no business being for no reason. But of course, these people are rules for thee, not for me. These people are virtual signaling. They feel a moral superiority. And that's why no one will ever join their cause, because no one could ever withstand how much bullshit it takes to be in this sort of community. These people are delusional. These people are stupid. These people, quite frankly, are fucking retarded. I don't know how anyone could be vegan and be like this. I don't know how people could chain themselves up to fences where there's pigs, chain themselves up to a McDonald's, do all this stupid shit, and they won't go like adopt a puppy or, you know, support funds or some shit like that. It's very stupid to me. And yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. If you guys liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comments below. I've been Tosi. See ya.